Right, so this is a one-off clean. I've used a water-fed pole on the frames, all over the glass, front and back. And what I need to do now is just get those top ones done on the glass. So the frames are better than they were, but I want to make sure that that glass is cleaned more thoroughly than what I've done with the water-fed pole. So I'm going to get the extension pole to the right length, okay, and get the right angle. Now these windows are pushed back a bit, so I'm not going to use a 25 here. If I use a 25, I've got lots of likelihood that I'm going to have lines, arcs. God, I need new clamps on this pole. So I'm working with a pole that needs to be maintained, and I've got a prototype broken angle arm up here. And I'm still going to clean these windows with more precision and accuracy than the majority of worthless, useless YouTube window cleaners. So a worthless, useless window cleaner, in my book, is anyone that cannot use a liquidator / accelerator. So if you're one of those guys, you're in the worthless category of window cleaning. Why? Because you are useless. Nice, isn't it? I'm nice. I'm nice because I'm telling the truth. Useless. Window cleaners are useless. Worthless workers. Right. Take it over. Let's that edge out first. And I'm going to come over here and fan the other side. No straight pulls here, but I do need to wet this washer again. We are working in about 30-something degrees, it's only about 9:30, so it's going to be a very hot day. So you've got black seals here that are sun damaged, so I need to try and get some of that black residue off that white frame. Right, let's put this washer in here. There, get a bit more soap. So ideally I would like to have a pole that was in a good condition and a decent angle arm, but I've got to deal with what I've got. Thankfully I'm right in the sunlight at the moment, so I can get this done in one go without that solution drying out. But they are very sticky windows because they haven't been cleaned. Sunbaked dirt on there, but it has been water-fed pole prior to doing the squeegee. Done that, let that drip a bit. Move over to another window. this residue up on the frame. Okay, right, now the last tip I'm going to give you is, I've got a washer down here, and I've got this 8-inch washer here. Okay, so for me the bucket is there for emergencies. If I know the job has a tap, okay, this is how I keep my washers as clean as possible, as long as possible. Okay, I do this on nearly every job. Saves my bucket from getting too dirty too quick. So the bucket is for emergencies for me from the start of the job, but when the washer starts drying out, most of the jobs, residential wise, has a tap. That's how I clean out my washers, so they stay quite pristine. Just got to go on a couple of windows, and this is saturated with dirt, so don't really want to be adding it into the bucket unless I have to.